Good afternoon and happy Saturday, happy Sabbath to you. I just wanted to quickly give you an update in the short period of time since my last video and wanted to drop by and let you know what's been going on in these short hours. And as I was reading, because I'm reading ahead just to make sure I am prepared, I am in Genesis 2, verse 3, and it says, "Then God blessed the seventh day and sanctified it, because in it he rested from all his work which God had created and made." So God rested on the seventh day. And I stopped here because, my focus word for this Bible challenge was consecrated and being set apart. And here, sanctified is being holy, and he made this day holy. Of course, all the days of the week he has blessed, and every day this is the day the Lord has made. But when I came across this, of course, we are studying Genesis 1 through 4 for Monday, our first challenge. I wanted to dive deeper. Of course, we're diving deeper and see what this really means. In Isaiah 58, if you turn there, I am going to be reading the amplified version, because the amplified version just allows you more detail to get it, to understand, and talk about those tips on Monday, how to get extra information from the Word of God without having outside resources. So in the amplified version, again, Isaiah 58:13 says, "If you turn back your foot from unnecessary travel on the Sabbath, from doing your own pleasure on my holy day, and call the Sabbath a spiritual delight, and the holy day of the Lord honorable, and honor it, not going your own way, or engaging your own pleasure, or speaking your own words," he is going to do what? Verse 14 says you will take pleasure in the Lord. Well, taking pleasure in the Lord is being in the presence of the Lord. And this is what he's talking about. This ties into consecration. And I wanted to come on here because I was very excited about how this really ties in on being set apart. These are the things that he's calling you to do. You will take pleasure in him. And God will make you ride on high places of earth. And he will feed you. He will feed you what? The promises, heritage of Jacob, your father. For the mouth of the Lord has spoken. This is amazing insight, guys, because once I was reading this last night, I'm like, you know what, God, I'm going to say what you said. This is a holy day, Sabbath, a spiritual delight, and I am going to do God. I'm not going to do me. So yesterday, no television, of course, and diving in, reading, having intimate family time, having discussions at the table with the kids and husband, and making it about family, making it about God, and just staying in his presence. You'll see that when we talk on Monday, that you'll see that Eve was not in God's presence in the moment of her temptation. And we'll talk about more deeply about being consecrated means being in the presence of God. When Cain murdered his brother Abel, God kicked him out of his presence. Yeah, he was no longer consecrated. And he had a curse on him too. And so I wanted to stop by and let you know. And in that meantime, this morning I had a dream. And it revealed to me some adversities. It revealed to me some blockage. In addition to that, before I made the decision, after studying, I received a call from a former pastor, and he gave me some revelation. Like yesterday was revelation moment. And I only posted a video with 16 views, and whoever it was for is for, and God will continue to spread his own word with who he would like to be spread. But every time we take a step further in God and sharing his word, He will reveal things to you if you're asking him, and if you're praying, you're being in his presence. And that adversity, my revelation during my dream, made it very clear on spiritual attacks. And I know we're not talking about that, but I just want to let you know that God is so amazing. And if you're in his presence, he will make things known, those secret things known to you. And I really appreciate you. And I wanted to drop that by those words to you. And be encouraged, and hope to see you on Monday. Please invite a friend to subscribe and get some more information. Again, everyone, please make sure you've prayed about your focus word. And those are the things that we only want to focus on. We don't want to be distracted with anything. Of course, I'll give you some insight on my focus word as we go through the Bible study, but pick your focus word. What do you want God to reveal to you? What do you want happening during this Bible challenge? This is a very intimate time, a moment for you to grab hold of God's true living word and staying focused and being consecrated, totally set apart. Physically, being set apart doesn't mean physical isolation, but totally having your spirit surrender to him, your physical life surrender to him, because we know that this flesh is weak, but the spirit is willing. So thank you again. Have a great evening.